Hello, this is Kari Machiavelli here. A quick little update to my most recent community post I made to the whole Germany situation with it appears it's an actress. Apparently, I still got quite curious after seeing a video I'll come to in a minute or something. And it appears that her ex-husband of this Colleen Fernandez woman, who is apparently an actor or something like that, her ex-husband has admitted to the accusation she did against him. So the accusations were creating fake social profiles, transmitting fake sexual content, impersonating as her on telephone with an AI voice to perform telephone sex. And so I'll have to take back the whole accusation about lying thing. Of course, this happens a lot if you take a look at Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp. The whole trial that was made, it's a perfect example that, yes, your ex-wife can lie if she's pissed on you. But in that case, of course, she's telling the truth and she has a right to be enraged because of it. Simply because what this guy did was fucking bad. Now, but this shit, yeah, you got married to a psychopath, so he basically digitally pimped you for money. It's bad, right? A shit like this happens, unfortunately. But the world is a cruel world, right? So, you get married to a psychopath, this is what can happen in the worst case, in one of the worst cases. There are worse cases, like, I guess, Andrew Tate. But this is like the typical life of being married to a psychopath in the more extreme cases. Now, here comes the funny part, right? So, this, of course, was the perfect canon event for radical feminists to push their anti-man ideology. And now here comes the most hilarious part, so I would edit this in, however, I'm really too lazy. And so I'm going to just put the YouTube link in the description. There are going to be tons and tons of men, German men, posting on social media that they are fucking ashamed of men and they hate men and they are sorry. They apologize to all women that men are like this. You fucking hypocrites. You fucking deranged hypocrites. I can't believe it. Half of these men are these fucking faggots with nose rings and painted nails. And they start apologizing now. They fucking start apologizing now. I think a year ago or whatever the fuck. This whole thing with Jeffrey Epstein came to light. No one said, I'm ashamed of men because a man did this. Like, what Jeffrey Epstein did was way worse than what the ex-husband of this Colleen Fernandez did. Yeah. Men have been raping women all the time, so there are all the time kind of cases where a man rapes a woman. And no one has been publicly outcrying, saying like, no man, like, I feel ashamed for men, simply because we don't identify with such bestial behavior. Now, I personally, I have not created any kind of AI content or AI voice or impersonations of my ex-girlfriend because I'm not that deplorable of a human being, so why should I feel sorry for such an exceptional case of deplorability? Why should I feel sorry for that? Some humans are just fucking bad humans. They are evil humans. They are exploitative humans. Why should I feel sorry for that? It's outright stupid. So, anyways, what they are doing is pushing this man versus women agenda much further, and you can check out this video, right? So basically, my hypothesis as to why they're doing this is because for I don't know how many years they haven't got any play, and they just want to use the performative male kind of trend thing to get well with feminists to get some pussy, because that is their mating strategy, as it seems. Being a fucking hypocrite, being a performative male, and trying to get women to say, oh, let me take you on a date or something like that. I don't know. But instead of standing up saying like, men are not like that, shut the fuck up, radical feminists, they are really feeding into it, and it's pathetic. It's fucking pathetic. Of course, many men also agree with me, as I saw in the YouTube comments of the YouTube video I'm going to link right down below. But these are, of course, the men that do these videos with the painted nails, these fucking faggots. They are the ones that go viral on TikTok simply because they are so stupid and they are creating a voice that is louder than it actually is. So they appear to be louder, and feeding into the agenda appears to be louder or more effective than it actually is. So it's basically a small amount of dumbasses that make these TikTok videos to get likes and attention and to get approval of women and the mainstream political media. And most men, however, they think like me. They shouldn't be like, you shouldn't be ashamed of something if you didn't actually commit it, right? So basically, if you committed the same deplorable acts as this ex-husband of Colleen Fernandez, yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. But if you didn't, why would you? 90% of men are not like that. So please, don't make society worse than it already is today. Thank you for watching.